Turn 1, Wraith Knight, dead.
I'm Alexis, the Ego Queen. Love me. I know you do. Go shut the fuck up.
Never.
You're just mad that I brought a Warhound to a friendly game. Yeah. So, with me today I have Zoran the Bear and my buddy Ghost.
Hi there!
Ghost,
that's all I got. I don't really have anything else.
I'm in a good mood. And Zoran is a... Okay, alright guys. I need a serious answer to this. Am I a power gamer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not!
Yes, you are. You play like a dick. Like, Jesus.
I do not!
Yes, you do.
Yeah, the one game I won immediately after you did a rematch round and you brought 2 Land Raiders.
Shush. That's
okay, here's a question for you. I want to play like a 50-point power game, you know, just to try some stuff out. You know, I just want to learn, like, hey, you want to teach me something? Like, I want to bring some infantry squads, whatever. What do you bring?
I'd bring bikes.
What the fuck?
Bikes are really bad this edition.
What the fuck?
Yeah, wait till the next
bring
battle.
Infantry! Share the load!
No!
Try to teach somebody, you bring fucking emulators and stack them up. Yes, you fucking are. When we did our VR test, I was hoping just to put some like squads down, but then you start fucking stacking emulators. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Play.
I don't give a rat's ass.
You're so mad. What is this?
I'm mad
Michael
because
2.0?
I'm mad because I have a friend who treats her friends this way.
Okay,
yeah, no, it's like my first real big 8th edition game.
What the fuck?
Hey, Ghost, you agreed to that.
Yeah,
you agreed to that game.
I probably agreed to it because he didn't want to be mean.
Nah, I really wanted to fight a Titan. Though I thought we were going to do a round of fighting knights before I fought the Titan, but nope.
You know what? I brought a Titan. We drove an hour to play. I brought a Titan. Meh.
That's really not a good enough excuse. That sounds like you dedicated yourself to be a dick.
She also brought 3 knights and just left them in a box on the table.
That was round 2.
Hi, Alexis. Hi, Ghost.
Hi, Zoran.
It's good to see you today.
Yeah. You guys are just being jerks to me. I have done nothing wrong.
You deserve it.
Is that what the victim says?
Yes.
Huh. That's a shame.
Oh, and if anybody's curious of what I'm painting, it is my bolter.
Because it's out of screening, I thought you were painting your crotch.
I hate you.
Trying to make it match the drapes.
Shush! What the fuck? You guys are rude.
I didn't say shit.
So
when are you gonna make me a bolter?
Just wow, I can't even. Today,
you know what? I'll accept your.
Getting my ass roasted.
Mm-hmm.
When she has me make her another one.
You didn't make this one. I built it. You cut out paper and bonded it together afterwards, and then I had to re-go over all of your work. Ya butt.
Bruh, why didn't you do it right the first time? What the hell?
See?
Hey, Alexis.
Yes.
Why is that pretty sturdy as a foam object?
Oh, because I went over it twice after you were done.
Right.
Oh, really? The Bondo didn't stay hold? Damn.
No, when you dropped it, you broke it.
Oh.
Right.
I'm gonna shut up now.
Right to Rooney. Also, I've been trying to find dwarf models that have like they're wearing hoods, and they don't exist. I mean, like there's Lord of Rings models that people kept linking me, but they're too like small and skinny to work.
Not the right scale.
Proper dwarves.
Yeah, I need like actual Warhammer dwarves wearing hoods, and surprisingly, they don't exist. I can't find them.
Have you tried like Chromlech or something like that, like third party?
I haven't found anything. Like, someone knows if they exist. I like to know, because I've been wanting to make some like really cool like hooded dwarves with like capes and stuff. Like, not exactly for like a scout squad. I already have those, but
just for the look.
Yeah, just for the look. I like the hooded look on things, and I like the dwarf ranger look.
Dwarves. I don't understand your passion for dwarves.
Look, dwarves are proud people. They work together. They have a strong sense of family and ancestry. They create wonderful things despite their size. They like beer. Even funny enough, I don't drink alcohol and I hate drinking beer, but I love the festivities that surround it. I don't drink either. You know, like I love the festivities and everything that's around it. Like I love going to fairs.
Alexis,
and everyone's jolly.
Alexis, I know there's a half a bottle of rum in your fridge.
No, you don't. Shut up. Don't tell Zoran. He'll yell at me again.
Don't drink. Drinking. But yeah, it's. I love that whole entire theme, and I love like they're all just heavily armored and like giant bearded people, and I love beards. Like, unfortunately, I can't hold a beard because of where I work. But I really want to like grow one out and get like a really long.
I'm pretty sure holding a beard would be like embarrassing. Just look like a pile of pubic hair, like in your hand.
That's gross.
That's what you said.
Like there's a style, obviously, like with neck beards or whatever, because there are some people who can only grow hair from like their chin downward, and that'll only extend from there. Like mine will start there and then start to fill out everywhere else instead of filling out on like, you know, under the nose and everywhere else.
Oh my god!
And like it'll,
Tyler like, is the same way.
Like it's normally how they grow for a lot of people, but some people kind of have their stuff prioritized, or it's all even all the time. But because I'm blonde or whatever, at the very start, you can't see it. You know, you can't see it develop. And when it starts to thicken up or whatever, then I'll notice it's like fairly even. And then it'll start becoming, you know, big and bushy, and then I start looking like a Viking. But the process to get there is too embarrassing. And also at the same time, it's like, my job's like, hey, you need to look more professional, so cut that off.
Oh, yeah. So okay, so we got our first donation, so thank you. Be honest, do you think the Horse Heresy would look better if it was animated or live action? Okay, so I think if it's going to be animated, it's got to be animated like Spawn the Animated Series from the early 2000s, because that shit was tight. That was awesome. Or it's got to be done up kind of like Game of Thrones for 40K. So Game of Thrones with sci-fi, if it was going to be live action. I hope that answers it. And it has to be adult rated, because I don't want to see a bolter hit a guy and the guy just go, ouch, and fall over. I want to see a bolter hit a guy in full plate mail and just watch him freaking explode because the bolt round goes off.
Bolter. Dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
Is the $1,000 Zoran face reveal real?
Yep, if someone donates a legit $1,000, I'll
USD.
Actually show my face.
Actually, is that even possible via Super Chat?
Okay. Zoran, can I make a slight change?
Alright, they have to send two $500 Super Chats. You can do that.
Oh my god, they can?
They can max out at 500, but there's no limits.
Yeah, I mean...
Why did you have to show the loophole? God damn it.
There it is. That's how you do
it. God damn it.
Sorry, I find loopholes. That's what I do. It's how I get out of trouble at work.
That is legit awesome. I would 100%, if we get to 1,000, Zoran face reveal.
No, it's not get to 1,000. It is if someone could.
One person has to do it.
Oh God!
I'm not doing a fucking donation goal.
Oh jeez.
See, Zoran,
I can tell you one thing about Zoran's face. It is really cute.
Mm.
Would you hug Celestine?
Yes! Oh my God, I would definitely hug Celestine.
I'd do it.
Zoran, are you a hairy baby as well?
What?
Are you a hairy baby as well? I think the question was written in plain English.
The fuck is that?
That's when people eventually saw me on camera. That's what one person keeps referring to me as.
I don't understand.
You're cute.
I don't understand.
You don't need to.
The one thing about Ghost goatee going on. One, I told him to do that because he looked horrible with like it looked bad. Okay, so I told him to get a goatee. Goatee looked hell of a lot better.
Also,
but he's missing like the one spot in the middle, and his hair parts right there, and it's just like the most. I can't even.
But she tells me not to, and she tells me just to leave it.
No, because alright, next time you're over, I'll break out my kit and I'll do your facial hair the same way I do my eyebrows. I will make that shit look good.
Okay, whatever you say.
40K related.
Yes.
I got RJack Rockfist in the mail.
No, nice. I don't want to talk about 40K because you guys are going to yell at me and say I'm a power gamer for no reason.
You are.
I am not.
Don't you hide what's inside.
Okay, so maybe I'm just mad at my Space Marines because they're not as good as my Sisters of Battle. And maybe I really like Tyranids because right now they're a tier 1 meta army.
And you're getting mad
Thank
at
you,
us.
Sir Mackenzie.
Power gaming at us for what?
I don't... Okay. I think it's because I don't intentionally power game. And I want to explain this really quick.
Uh-huh.
So, Ghost, you've actually seen the gaming club that I go to.
Flipside?
Yes, Flipside, East Greenbush. It's in New York. It's a great place. I highly suggest it. It's my favorite 40K club to go to.
I love the owners, and they have a great sense of humor.
Oh my God, yes. But
since I met them at Anime Boston, they were an Imperial Guard in Sororitas.
Yeah, they were
Do
amazing.
they know about Emperor TTS?
Yes, they do.
Oh, okay. You can tell them that I like them.
Okay. But anyway, so everybody there preps for tournaments. So my lists can't be like casual lists. And so I have to play good armies or competitive armies for this exact reason. I play tournament players a lot. I also do participate in a lot of tournaments, so when I actually look at an army, I look at it point for point and how effective it is on the battlefield versus I want to play this because it's blue.
Alright, hold on. Since Swarms did donate, he did ask a question follow-up. If the Emperor woke up, would he approve of the primary Space Marine?
I don't think he would have a choice in the matter right now. I also don't. I also think that he would actually be okay with the Sisters of Battle. Like, as weird as that is, I think he's actually okay with them because he actually talked to Stern. What was her name? Was her name Stern or something like that? Marielle Stern or something? I can't remember her name, but the girl that walked in, the Bride of the Emperor that walked in and actually talked to the Emperor. I want to say that the Emperor could have just said disband the Sisterhood right then, and they would have just left. But instead, he allowed them to continue and allowed them to exist. He disbanded the Brides of the Emperor, but he still allowed them to exist. And I think it's at the same point where, what's his name? Ro Booty Girly Man is at the same point where he's just like, I would love to say, get the hell out, you filthy heretics, because you're going against my father's will. But at the same time, I kind of need you girls. You're my melted maidens. Ephriel Stern. Thank you, Vigi.
But yeah, no, I still think you're a power gamer.
I am not.
My all-infantry Primaris Marines beat your Space Marines, and then you're like, okay, let's do this again. I'm gonna bring nothing but tanks.
Okay, in all fairness, I did that same army list and got my butt kicked.
You see, it's fine that if you go to a hobby shop
thank
and
you, Lord
everyone
Blackwater,
else...
for calling them Melted Maidens. I constantly use that. It is my favorite thing to say.
Like, it's fine if it's like all the people at your hobby shop do it or whatever.
It is way too hot.
So you can kind of prepare to deal with them. What's not okay is that when someone goes, "Hey Alexis, I want to learn how to play the game. Okay, can you play a simple little game with me? I got some Space Wolves." And you go, yeah, sure. Swarm Lord.
It was 7th edition. The Swarm Lord is not that good. In 8th edition, he's amazing.
It can solo Blood Claws, and that's the only thing I had. Blood Claws can't wound it worth a dick.
See, just be happy she doesn't play Celestine against you, or else you'll be having a bad day. Alright,
it's not okay. And then it's like, hey, Alexis.
It was Gaunts and a Swarm Lord. You could have taken it.
And then it's like, hey, Alexis, I got the VR thing working, and I want to try a game of Warhams. You want to put some models down and try a quick little game? I was going to put like just a little squad of Grey Hunters. I just randomly put shit on the board, and here, hey, I want to use a tournament list. Emulator. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like,
there is a lot wrong with me, and you said a game. I didn't want
like a little tiny game, like a couple fucking models.
Well, so you
not a dick stomping list.
It is not a dick stomp. Okay, that one was the dick stomping list. I won't lie about that one. That one was. That one
and
was.
Zoran, do you know how she plays Sisters?
I fucking know now, like an asshole.
I do
It's not even movement phase, and she's in your deployment.
What's wrong with you, Alexis?
Chat, defend me somehow.
No. You stay out of this. This live stream's now the roast of Alexis.
Don't you dare.
Go watch the battle report, Eldar vs. Sisters. You'll see. Alright, now we hit movement phase. You'll see rhinos already parked against my tank.
Okay. I don't play to win. I play to have fun. And my version of fun is...
Bullshit.
It's fun!
Bullshit.
See, Swarm Mackenzie's got my back. So I love you. See,
yeah,
it's just,
he's wrong.
You're just a bad player.
I think we've won, chat.
What?
Did you read Asino's thing?
Oh, god damn it, Asino! Fuck off.
Alright, so I bought this Arjac Rockfist model, and like apparently in 8th edition, he's really good. Like insanely good. Like, let me read you some of his crap so we can stop roasting Alexis.
Yes.
And he has movement 5 inches because he's in Terminator arm. Weapon skill 2+, ballistic skill 3+. He has strength 5 default, toughness 4. He has 5 wounds. He has 4 attacks default, leadership 8, save is a 2+.
That's a really good single model.
He has foe hammer. This is shooting. He throws his hammer like Thor.
Yeah.
It's a 12-inch range, assault 1, strength times 2, AP -3, damage is D3.
That
so
sounds like
Power Fest.
That sounds like the freaking farce here is just whipping us.
Now here's the kicker. That's the same thing for melee. Same stat line.
Yep.
And the ability is when I attack a character or monsters, this weapon has a damage of 3. Don't need to roll the damage.
Yep.
Along with that, he has the Anvil Shield. Arctic Rockfist has a 3+ invulnerable save. In addition, reduce all damage suffered by Arctic Rockfist by 1 to a minimum of 1.
Yeah,
Do 2 damage
really
to me, it's 1. Champion of the Kingsguard. You can reroll failed to hit rolls, not just on ones, any hit rolls that fail. You can reroll them.
A lot of characters have that now.
But in a fight phase, when you're targeting a character, that's the important part. In addition, you can make 1 additional attack in the fight phase for all models in friendly Wolfguard units within 6 inches of Arctic Rockfist at the start of the phase.
Yeah, that's.
So if I read this right, in addition, you can make 1 additional attack in the fight phase for all models in friendly Wolfguard units within 6 inches. So if I daisy chain 2 units of Wolfguard near him, and I have them as 10, I can technically have 24 attacks.
Wolfguard need to fucking chill.
Okay, we did get a donation, so thank you again. Do you play War Machine or Hordes? I personally, I didn't enjoy the game. I'm sorry, I didn't. I like the Horde army that was basically the Tyranids. I thought they were kind of neat, but I didn't like their style. I'm sorry, I didn't enjoy the game.
Funny enough, at our hobby shop, when 8th edition hit, a lot of our War Machine players actually left the other hobby shop down the street. I don't know why.
What?
Weird.
Hey, I don't care. 8th edition is now kind of popular in that now, so I'm fine with that.
Yeah, Flipside was fucking booked when we went there.
Yeah, Flipside has been full every single day. I have to actually go there at like 1 when they open to get a game.
Yeah.
I actually want to keep talking about how fucking powerful Arjact is, because if it says for unit, like, if I remember how that is listed...
Don't tell him what Celestine can do.
No,
I can learn later.
I do have one suggestion. If Nooble is here, you know that Terminator we give you? Just proxy him as Arjax. You'll be happy.
Yeah, because what I'm saying here, if I do it as units, I can get Wolfguard on bikes, and I can also have normal Wolfguard and stuff.
Oh,
so if I just daisy chain bikes near him and then Wolfguard on either side of him, basically I can have so many attacks with this guy. I can wipe an entire Primaris squad in 1 fight phase.
Holy crap!
Alexis took 5 turns to wipe out even half of them.
And here's another thing he has.
Oh, but
Teleport Strike.
Gamer.
During deployment, you can set up Arctic Rockfist in his Strike Crusader's Teleportarium instead of placing him on the battlefield. At the end of your movement phases, he can use a Teleport Strike to arrive on the battlefield. Basically, just teleport him wherever the fuck you feel like it.
Well, you don't deploy him, and you place him 9 inches away from an enemy.
Thane of the High King, you can re-roll wound roll Space Wolf units that are within 6 of this model.
Oh, so he's a fucking lieutenant as well. Great.
Yeah.
Holy shit, this guy is good. Oh my god.
He's like fucking combining a captain and a freaking lieutenant together.
Dude, he's Thor with a go fuck you stat line. Like, I now have the model of him, but it's painted like garbage because the pictures made him look so much better. I'm thinking of ripping off his arms and putting him in one of my dwarf guys.
So, Zoran, if you were to have Arjax versus Celestine wins.
I don't care.
Yeah. Well, no. Celestine is good at killing wounded models, and really good at killing mass infantry.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Freaking, he kills. No, Arjax will kill Celestine. It's just you'll now have her teleport by AK respawn somewhere else and fucking up the rest of his army.
Oh, so get this. I was playing against a tournament player, okay? Now, this was a power game, so shut up, you two. Because you're going to just be like, oh, you're a power gamer. But, yeah. Anyway, Celestine's rules, when she dies a second time, her Geminis don't go with her. So, what I actually did is I ran a Hospitaller. I used a Act of Faith to move the Hospitaller Then, during my movement phase, I moved the Hospitaller, advanced her to where the Geminis were, and resurrected Celestine. So Celestine was alive 3 times in that one game.
That's dumb.
You're dumb.
We're gonna make a ban list for power gamers like you.
Oh, come on! I am not a power gamer.
No, I mean I don't really blame people for finding that good of a model and being like, yeah, I'm gonna keep that.
It's Celestine. Celestine has been one of my favorite characters ever. And the fact that she's amazing is just icing on the cake.
All you have to do to ban to freaking hurt Alexis is just ban the flamer.
Hey. You can't ban flamers. Otherwise there'll be riots and pride marches and all sorts of other shit. That was a really bad joke, and I'm sorry.
It's a joke a power gamer would use.
You know what? You guys are butts. Especially Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost.
I do have a butt.
Barely.
Oh, snap. That, and also, I've been looking up, because I got to try a game of 8th edition, and I was really disappointed on how my army performed. Like, I was pretty livid.
Yeah, that's how it was in Space Marines.
Like, Grey Hunters, honestly, are probably the most worthless unit now to me. I would probably rather take Blood Claws instead. Because before, Grey Hunters had the interesting aspect of they could get some kits with them, and they were really good after drop potting. Like, I drop pod some Grey Hunters, they use their special weapons, and then they can kind of keep up the fight after. But they were going to, they always get gunned down, you know, they were simple Space Marine units, but they had a melee flair to them, because if someone charged me, I go, oh, I got more attacks than you, my friend. Like I'm going to, you know, outswing them in most cases. But now they're just, why bother? You know, like the Wolf Standard that they had was interesting enough to give the stack hits. And that really kind of made them, you know, fairly useful to buff up stuff around them, or also buff up Blood Claws. But now the Wolf Standard is just rerolling dice on 1 for advanced or charge moves, and I'm like, I don't want that. I'd rather shoot. I get a lot more results shooting than I do meleeing. I'm
in a mixed boat for that.
Hellblasters, I love them.
Yeah, shooting is definitely still really powerful and is the way to go in 8th edition, but you should always have a dedicated combat unit just for taking things out. And yeah. Celestine is my dedicated combat unit. In fact, I'm actually... Excuse me. In my last game, I ran Penitent Engines, and I'm thinking about switching those out for probably Exorcist battle tanks. Because they have 48 inches, they're AP -4, strength 8, 3, just flat out 3 wait, is it 3 damage? Now I forget, but yeah, it's D3 damage a pop, I think. But anyway, they're really freaking good for long-range anti-tank, and what I usually use them for is just peppering my opponent's front line. Just like, get a tank down to 6 wounds, till I know Celestine can run into it, kill it for first blood. Or get the bigger units wounded so the heavy flamers can take them on. And I just sit there and I'm just like, I need that combat unit to keep everybody else wrapped up while I advance everything else. I need to get my mid-range fighters in range.
That's what my Hellions are going to be for my Eldar.
I have tea.
Oh my god!
It is really warm and terrible.
Me.
You know what? You go back to making silly noises.
Me.
I'm not disappointed.
Yeah, so I think I found out a original build for my Space Wolves. Basically, they're not going to have Grey Hunters anymore. I can tell you that much.
All right.
Okay.
For troop picks, it's going to be Blood Claws, because I'd rather have a big spammy blob to just kind of take out any. so I can soak up hits and kind of use them as distraction and all that stuff, and also pair them up with Wolfen. So Bloodclaw's Wolfen, and for just my general workhorse, it's going to be Wolfguard. Like, Wolfguard are going to be my primary source of everything. I can put jetpacks on them, I can put them on bikes, I can have them as foot infantry, I can have them as shooting infantry, I can have them as melee infantry. They're everything. It's just a basic Wolfguard unit. Just one of them is 2 attacks, 1 wound, leadership 8, which is much better. 3+, movement 6, weapon skill, blood skills 3, and they can basically almost get everything. They can get storm shields, they can get jump packs, I can put bikes on them for additional toughness. And then I think Hammer of Wrath is now gone, if I remember.
Hammer of Wrath is gone, except for the Carnifexes still have it. And I think Land Raiders have it if they have the grenade harness thingy.
And I can replace my bolt pistol with a storm shield, plasma, or any item from the Space Wolves melee weapon list. Any models may take an item from this. I can take any melee weapon list from the main one, or I can take combi weapons.
Let me ask you this, Zoran. How do you feel about Power Fists and Thunderhammers this edition?
I had an opinion on that when I remembered their stat.
They have the unwieldy rule, which is just a code name that we've made for...
just +1 on your
hit.
Weapon skill. In which I like that hit roll. That means I still have a chance, and it's not a case of... Well, I think it works well to where you're not completely screwed like you were before, because normally you would die before you're even able to swing.
Yeah,
but still, with how melee is now, that can still happen. But that's if everything you have is thunder hammers or power fist. And I'm trying to find the Marine warrior here.
Well, that is one person actually brought up a good point. Is the Thunderhammer and the Power Fist are basically the same points now. And a Thunderhammer point for point is better because it just flat out deals 3 wounds instead of dealing 2.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing here, I would always take a Thunderhammer.
Yeah, but I was running my captain on a bike with a Thunderhammer, and it wasn't that good. And then I tried my foot slugging captain Thunderhammer Storm Shield, and it still didn't work. So I switched it out to a Relic Blade, or the Blade, and or the Axe. And it did really, really well.
I mean the Power Axe?
Yeah, because hitting on 2s at Strength 5 is amazing.
Yeah, like with a -2 AP.
Yeah.
I actually was looking through the weapons and everything. A Frost Sword or a Power Axe or a Frost Axe for me, which I think is the same as a Power Axe.
Yeah.
I think it's a -2. Hold up. I got the book here. I'm looking.
You did that. Hey, Alexis, how do you feel about Marines on bikes?
Fuck off, Ghost. I don't know. Maybe if I actually ran... If I ran command squads on bikes, I think they can still be good. Yeah.
Okay, Frost Axe compared to a Power Axe is... Frost Axe is +2 strength, and a Power Axe is +1 strength. So Space Wolves get it better. So I'm getting which is 4, 5, 6 strength and a -2 AP. So
yeah,
I'm pretty good. Then I also have the Wolf Claw, which is +1 strength, -2, but I reroll failed to wound rolls.
How much paint do you use on your models? Just this guy alone? Sorry, interrupt because of donation. This guy alone is about 13 different colors. Just to get the combo that I want.
Which guy?
The captain.
Oh, the Gravis?
Yeah, the one in Gravis armor.
Well, most of those colors are the sword.
Only 5 colors on the sword. I was actually doing all the highlighting and everything that really took up more colors. Getting a bit of rust, which you guys can't see, which sucks. The gray on the guns with a dry brush, a bolt gun.
But that's also a character. And going forward.
Actually, it's going to be a character that I don't really use.
Yeah, but you still always go into more detail with your characters than your basic infantry.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So let's see, my characters are like 20 to various different types of paints because of how much detail work and stuff that's slapped on them. Compared to my infantry, which is like 5.
Yeah. There's a lot of colors that go into these guys. There's always reasons. If you go into a game store and you're there for like an hour and you don't think you're going to buy anything, just pick up a paint. Just a little paint. That's all you need to do. And to start building up your collection.
You might not think you'll need that purple, but eventually you'll be like, oh shit, I need purple for this.
Yeah.
Or just don't get purple and don't pick a thing that needs purple. And you won't need purple.
Nope, still need it.
Hey, sometimes you want your captain with a purple cape.
Or purple eyes. Yeah. Vroom.
But yeah, that's all I figured out for my army now. I'm super excited to try it out. Go ahead.
I'm talking with somebody and we're running over a list for tyranids before I'm waiting until I actually have the indexes in front of me before I play any different armies on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those things where it's just like I only have the sisters right now because, well, I do have guard. Technically, they're.
I thought you went through my Xeno index.
No. Like, I've gone through the indexes. I know what to do with them, but I want to own them before I play the army. That way I can just flip through them very quickly while going through rules and everything, making army lists and everything. Also, have a good night, Storm Mackenzie. Holy cow, it's so hot in here. I am dying. Like, it's legit like 1,000 degrees in my house.
Is your heat on?
No. I'm also trying to figure out how to run my orks because I ran mech heavy armies. And this edition, that's not the way to go. So I'm sitting here like, it could be fun. But I need more boys and I'm not really... I don't like my orc army. It's just, my orcs don't look good, and that's the biggest thing as to why I don't play them. Orcs are tier 1, by the way.
You're a tier 1.
Well, according to you guys, I am, because I'm a power gamer. Does that mean I can, like, shoot lightning? What kind of power gamer am I? Do I like have fire breath or super speed?
A what?
Well, you said I'm a power gamer, so what kind of powers do I have?
Disappointment.
Asshole.
Oh wow, you're a jerk.
The superpower of disappointment and asshole.
Refuse to say what you're about to say, Alexis. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost breed questions.
There hasn't been that many because they've all been insulting you.
I know! These jerks.
Should Corvus do a push-up each time Alexis says anyways?
Anyway.
I get super buff.
Anyway. Keep going.
They're already making him anytime she does her impromptu Ravenfield. He has to do 10 anytime she dies.
Oh, Jesus, that poor kid.
That poor man.
See, sexiness is your power, Alexis. I'm okay with that.
Meh.
You know what, Ghost?
Aw, snap. Aw, snap.
Alright, make sure you get the question about the Berserker from earlier, okay?
Alright, I'll go look for it, but did he mark it with my name?
No, you're supposed to be paying attention. God, Ghost, you have one job.
Right. How does it feel to transcribe your indexes?
To do what now?
That's how they put it.
To do what now?
Eh.
I have no idea. Next question.
Is brother Captain Stern related to the sister in the Black Library? Battle Sister Stern, I think she's referred to.
More than likely not, but maybe. It's 40k, so anything is possible.
Caldor Drago versus Arjak Rockfist.
I'd still have to give it to Drago. Oh, ooh, wait, no. Arjak is better. He can get one shot in. It really depends who charges that turn. And if the opponent interrupts or not.
Drago, I posted your parody in their chat. I'm not singing your version of that. Could 10-man Berserker squad with chain axe and chain sword kill Celestine on the charge?
On the charge, absolutely. A freaking 5-man squad can do that on the charge. It's just that I won't let Celestine get charged, is my whole goal.
What chapter are your Space Marines?
My chapter is Sons of Garrow.
Dumb.
Your chapter is Star Phantoms.
I love heavy marines.
What is your chapter of Space Marines? Zoran?
I don't know yet, honestly. I'm trying to.
What is your bear chapter then?
Like, I'm still trying to figure it out. I guess I'm going with the space dwarves things. Just space dwarves or.
Oh, that's lame.
You're lame.
You're unbearable.
Your face is lame.
Oh, you know what? You're a jerk.
Okay. At least I don't power game.
Oh my god, we're gonna go at it, aren't we?
Yep, let's go.
Alright, Ghost, get the camera and the oil.
No. I'm out of this.
Alright, what's the next question?
How good are Custodians and Sisters of Silence in 8th edition?
Custodians are just about as average as normal Terminators. They're just very, very, very beefy, so they could take an extra hit. They have a 3+ invo save. They're pretty decent, and the Land Raider is insanely good. So if you're going to run Custodians, I would suggest Storm Shields all the way. And aside from that, I would go Land Raiders and sit back, wait for your opponent to come to you, and then just jump out and assault them. Easiest way to do it.
Thoughts on the 4 assassins? Are they worth taking?
I've only ever taken the sniper, the Vindicare. So I've never taken the other ones. I don't know if they're any good.
What is your music genres and songs? So for Alexis, it's heavy metal or anything that's Rihanna and Kesha.
I like bad music. What can I say? And no, that's not true. I like heavy metal, goth metal, punk, rock, hard rock, classical rock, techno. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh,
just hit.
I'm sorry. There's a. I was absentmindedly browsing through because I like to look at the D&D subreddit every now and again.
Yep.
And there's one picture of a D&D group, and the person's little girl is at the DM screen, and it looks hilarious and adorable. It's a little girl, or whatever. And someone made the joke. It's like, all right, you enter the room. It's filled with princesses and ponies. And someone goes, "I'll roll to pet the ponies." Someone goes, 1, they bite your hand off. Roll for initiative. Then someone's like, all right, cool, you in the battle. You loot glue.
oh my god!
I miss. I really one day need to start out with D&D campaign again. Like, I know a lot of people are like, do Dark Heresy, which after this I'm going to go and play Dark Heresy with a group of people. But I think I really, really need to start up like my legit want to be made D&D campaigns again.
Like the legit good old fashioned fantasy stuff.
Alexis, cosplay as Samus Aran. No, I hate Nintendo.
She lies, she loves it.
Like,
No, that's not true. I actually do like the Metroid series and the Legend of Zelda series. I just hate Nintendo as a company.
Like, do you guys want to hear my short campaign called the Witch's Tower?
Yes.
Sure.
Like, did I tell you this one already, Alexis? Or
probably, but I wasn't listening.
Okay, I see how it is. I just won't talk to you anymore after this then.
What?
All right. So basically, in my D&D campaigns, one of my biggest stigmas is that normally, if you take a adventuring party and you put them on the road, and then you tell them that they see goblins down the road, their immediate reaction is to treat them as enemies. Like, they won't think of talking to them, they won't think of negotiating with them, or seeing what they're up to first. They're immediately going to charge at them full on head and kill them.
Yeah.
And I like to make worlds to where...
Oh my god, you did tell me this.
Yeah,
yeah.
I like to make... Go ahead.
My DMs have always tried that, but my parties are always the weird ones where we would actually try seeing what the fuck's going on. Like, we're at a festival and goblins come out of nowhere. Instead of before the DM says roll for initiative, we all yell, "We dance with the goblins."
Like,
I'm just glad no one has asked about a certain pillow yet.
And what I do is that I make it to where the goblins will give them a side quest, and I try to make every race have a reason as to what they do. Like, why are the goblins raiding the villages? Maybe the villagers did something fucking terrible in the past, and they're still trying to get at them. You know, maybe the villagers aren't that good of people. And the campaign that we did is to where there's a village and there's a choir guy or like the mayor announcing to a group of angry people saying, "Don't worry, we have our top man on it, trying to find where your children have been taken. Do not worry, we'll have various mercenaries and send all on guard to find your children out in the forest. We have got our best huntsmen on the job." And of course, that's their avenue to figure out, hey, what's this quest? You know, hey, we're adventurers, and you can hire us as mercenaries, and that's their beat through. And you get hired to find the witch.
There's the question.
Who, like you find the witch who has, you know, taken this village's children. And if you investigate further on, you get to find out some background story of the witch, or what's been happening with the kids, or what happened to a specific kid. And if you actually take time and talk and roleplay through it, you'll learn that this village went through a pretty bad, like, not really much of a plague, but a massive sickness that the village got through, but they lost some people from it. And some of the kids were sick, and some of the parents took their kids off to a healer, and they never got back from the healer. Like, a cart came by and all that stuff. And the adventurers go around. They can either find a druid who's been captured and get information from her. They can go to a huntsman who spotted something weird and magical.
Stop it.
And they continue on from there. And as they go and find this tower, it's a very classic. Have you ever seen Tangled? You know, like the
yeah.
Yep.
What the fuck's her name? Well, with the long hair.
Rapunzel ripoff. I forget.
Rapunzel. Yeah, like if you know Rapunzel's tower, it kind of looks like that with thorns all over it, with some like different colored roses on it and all that stuff. Very fantasy looking. And obviously the ranger there, who was an elf ranger, was like, "I'm just going to climb up. You know, I'm just going to get on the vines and climb up." He does that. He gets poisoned by the vines when he fails his dexterity save, which he eventually will because it's a very high up thing. If he crits the entire time, he'll get up there no problem. But then he'll have to face the window, which I have that trapped. And basically, they do all this stuff, and they get through the front door. And every level of this tower is pretty much a housing area. Like, the first floor is pretty much like an entryway, sort of like a living room / kitchen. And then up from there, there's like sort of a playroom and stuff like that. You know, laundry, books, library. It's kind of like converted to a slight playroom, but it's mostly a library and workshop. And then you go up again, then you see a whole bunch of kid stuff or whatever, and every level has magical traps or riddles that you can go through to get interesting items. Like, every room, although not large, has a lot of stuff packed into it. And if you mess with the wrong things, like say if you open up a bottle, a monster may come out, or someone might be stricken with a funny spell, or we get a harmful or beneficial spell. It all depends how they go along.
Open and fuck with everything.
Pretty much. Like, if I want to be funny, I can have an aphrodisiac potion and just have them just go in an orgy if I feel like it. And as they go up, they notice that there's kids' items around. There's like a wooden horse that's half painted. They see like a chest full of toys, you know, children's clothing that's been freshly washed and some on a clothesline. And
I have to jump in for a second. From Vigi the GM, I don't use traps in my RPs, since traps are gay. Continue.
And at the final floor at the very top is pretty much where the witch is. And the witch, you will see, is laying in a bed with her eyes closed, and she seems sick. But when you open up the door, you're immediately attacked by kids who have pots and pans on their heads. They have rolling pins and like forks and spoons for weapons. You know, they're doing everything. One of them like waves around a mop at you, trying to cast a spell. You know, these kids apparently have a game plan.
An aphrodisiac potion in a kid's playroom. Zoran, what the fuck? I'm guessing you didn't think that one through.
No, I said it was in the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
So someone needs to fucking listen. And as, you know, the kids try to defend the witch, you know, obviously as players you're confused. You thought this witch kidnapped these kids, and the stories that you heard, she's been killing them and eating them to stay young or something. Like, you don't know what's going on now. And the kids are saying, stay away, stay away, stay away. Obviously, if you're able to roleplay your way through, or did what one adventuring party did and kill all the kids, because they're monsters, and killed the witch, and then took her head and got the bounty for it, and said, sorry, all the kids were dead, she killed them all.
Yeah,
literally what they did. I turned all of their alignments to chaotic evil.
Yeah, one of the players I know, he rolls chaotic evil bards just so he could do this too in that scenario. You just go, it's just an illusion, kick its ass, and bluff the party.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, but that's the types of campaigns I like doing. And if they talk to the witch, they find out that the kids, like, she took care of some of the kids, but all of them kept getting sick, and the parents and all of them weren't doing anything. So she had to save the kids. She took the kids to her tower to heal each of them up, and she was able to cure all of them. And she kept trying to send the kids back to, like, with an antidote and stuff, saying like, hey, if you can make it alone, because I can't leave this tower right now, you know, if you can make it back to your village, you're good. But several stuff in the forest would put them in danger, and she had to go and save them. And, you know, or the kids would kind of return and see everything's still sick, and you know, things were just going horribly. Like, she couldn't get the kids back. But then the witch got sick, and she couldn't take care of herself because she was too weak or everything to make the antidote. So the kids panicked and didn't know what the fuck to do. So they just start fucking with shit. So that's why all the amalgamations and bullshit you have to fight are there. And they're just held up in that tower fighting for their lives. So, yeah, that's... I love playing that campaign so much, and everyone enjoys it. Besides the murderous bastards. Like, after the campaign, after they kill him, like, well, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you all. Like, I don't want to play anymore.
God damn it.
Anyway, let's go
I wish
back
you didn't
to the
tell me that.
questions.
I would love to play that.
Alright, can you show them your Magnus body pillow?
If
Go
I
ahead,
get a
show us.
donation of, let's go with,
20 people asked.
I don't care how many
don't milk it. Don't milk it with money.
I will definitely milk it with money.
Show the damn pillow.
I will show it.
Someone sent you
One
a
sec.
Celestine with that pillow.
Make sure you have pants on and go get your damn pillow.
It probably doesn't have pants on.
I'm disappointed in you.
Alright, I'm still waiting for the freaking feed to catch up.
I'm highly disappointed.
Okay, you guys happy?
So, someone told you to bite the pillow. Now sit on his lap.
It's beautiful. God fucking damn it, I hate you guys.
I'm disappointed.
How are you? I didn't buy it!
You allowed it in your home.
Because Ghost brought it up!
What do you mean?
Shut up.
We went to the post office. You're like, that's a big package. You opened it up, going, sweet.
Shut up. I'll beat your ass.
You're the one that cuddles a traitor.
I am a traitor.
You should listen to Inquisitor. It's ugly to burn him.
Why? I don't know what friend I've made. You're a power gamer. You're a traitor.
You sleep with the Fred man.
I can't do it. Chad, who wants to be my new friend?
I hate you guys. I think
I'm gonna become a bad
Zoran
now.
Zoran, can you say all of that in Russ's voice?
Yeah, I just left it in the chat. Calor Drago wrote this.
I don't know why I should say it for a traitor.
Peas.
Why do you want me to do it in Russ's thing?
Because it's like my character, Magnus, and your character, you're in the warp every now and then.
But you're not Magnus.
No, but there's Magnus over there, and my character is a giant demon.
Chat, do you want me to do it as Russ?
I want to see this, like, Zoran getting mad about this as Russ. I think that'd be kind of cool.
You have a whole bunch of people offering to be your friend, Zoran.
I have friends. No one ever likes me.
Nooble will be your friend. He plays Space Wolves too.
Do it. Fuck yeah. Do it. Do it. Do it, companion.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it, companion.
No, I actually loaded up a TTS episode when she got it. She went to the bathroom, I laid under the pillow, sat up straight, and then played the audio line going, "Well, companion."
I hate you. Alright, let's hear it.
I can't believe you've actually done this. You're allowed him inside your very home. I can't believe you'd... I thought I had a friend in this war-forsaken wasteland, but I say that you'd like to sleep around with nerdy magic people. Look at her, he doesn't even have 2 fucking eyes. I have 2 eyes, 2 iron fucking feet, another shoved deep inside your fucking ass for this absolute betrayal. I thought you were my friend, but no. Absolutely not, with this absolute... I feel like, you know, I want you right, mate. But no one likes the wolf. I make stupid fucking fairy jokes every time they see me, and you're no different. I thought you were special, but I see now that you're just a nasty harlot. I'm done with you. I thought we had something special, but I see now that you're just another nasty spawn with no personality to speak of.
I do so.
I'm done with you. You're gonna fuck that red-skinned cyclops. He can't even look at you straight. He's got only one fucking eyeball. I'm done. And
Drops
that's it.
Mike, leaves room. My demon stands there in shock. The fuck?
It's Warhammer 40k, the soap opera.
And Alexis needs a Celestine plushie to feel better. I'm okay with this. If I can get a Celestine plushie, I would love you forever.
No, give her a full body Eldar. Just make it weird.
I don't think I'd be too mad about that.
No, full body pillow Rust, body pillow Magnus, just so she can lay between the hate.
Lay between the hate. I'm just imagining, like, because me and Remlights are writing up the series on his channel about, like, the meeting up of mine and his characters, and eventually Michael's and a few other the characters that you see in, like, random stories and whatever. And right now, it's at the point where he has found me, and I've broken loose from the Deathwatch, the vault there. And I started killing everything, and eventually I get defeated, but I do some serious damage. So we're trying to come up with a backstory for how I actually got put into that container. And one of it is that I overcharge a... Slaanesh does a pact with me to sacrifice 1,000 human souls to her in order to appease her, to gain my soul back, 1 for 1,000. But my character is so loyal that she refuses to do this. So what she winds up doing is, when she gets back into the Materium, and now she's not demon yet, but she's demon looking, because she's currently sharing her body with a demon that's trying to possess her. She finds a what are they called? Exodite world, and just starts murdering all of them, and leaving a special soul stone out that's absorbing their souls, and then she just like brings it back to Slaanesh and feeds it to Slaanesh.
Why can't anyone just leave the Dino Eldar alone?
No, fuck them. And eventually she goes back into the Materium one more time to exact her revenge. And she gets defeated and trapped by the Deathwatch. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
No, but for $20 on camera, I'll kiss Magnus. I doubt
anybody. Just whoring yourself out.
I doubt anybody would actually do it.
Just go to the Discord and I'll just paste.
No, don't
send the picture of her.
That's
it.
exactly what someone would say to get someone to donate.
No,
I know your
I'm
plans.
not actually going to do it. I'm not actually going to do this. Nope. Although if it happened, I'm just fucking. Besides, I live off of these donations. It's how I get food in my house. I wish I was joking. Food? I know! Shut up, Ghost. That was in between pay weeks. It doesn't count. It's mean. Zoran, you don't understand the struggle.
Okay.
I like how I sent an image of you hugging the pillow to Remlace and Zoran and got completely 2 different results.
What was Oh yeah, Remlace was all like excited and everything, and Zoran's just like, I am disgusted by this.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
In the words of the great Zoran the Bear, fuck him.
Fuck him.
Oh, is that the end of the questions, by the way?
The questions have always been a clusterfuck.
You're supposed to be
today,
taking notes.
Well, people haven't actually been posting them. They've just been mainly posting jokes. Like,
oh, okay.
A body pillow wearing Celestine's mask.
Oh my god.
How do you feel about the connection between Magnus and the Blood Ravens?
Okay, we're done now. Anyway, guys, if you have any last requests, questions, or anything, please post them now. I am going to get ready to get going. I need to promptly turn on my fan to max and sit in front of it for the next 20 minutes or pass out from heat exhaustion.
Just go in the shower.
That's what I'm probably going to do also. So, any last questions? That'd be cool. Or Zoran, do you have any more stories?
Ask your questions now, or I will go away.
Actually, Zoran.
What?
Calder Drago written a parody. I'm trying to think of what the song is. I'm the very model of.
I'm a very model of a modern major general.
Yeah, someone he did a version of "I am a very model of a fabricator general." It's in the bottom chat. If you really want to sing it, you can go for it.
I mean, I'm not gonna sing it, or is that the one thing?
What do you think the worst model play and to see on the tabletop? Basically anything that Ghost puts on the tabletop.
Barn.
No. The worst model that I think GW has currently.
Eldar. He just sits in a house all day.
I'm actually. Let's see.
Wait, worst? By worse or by stats or by look?
No, I'm gonna say by look. By look, the worst model.
I'm gonna go with Dark Eldar characters like freaking.
I mean,
fuckers.
I would have to go with the Pyrovore just because it literally has a giant dick gun on its back. And I think that is just awful to look at. It is, it's just silly looking.
Dark Eldar prisoners.
Yeah, those two.
I guess with the finale,
with Templar, get a codex, and my hopes up. I think all of the Space Marine secondary chapters are probably going to be in one book. Sorry.
How do you feel about Dark Angels looking in the 8th edition? I say fuck them because I have 2 people that play Dark Angels and they're both assholes.
Ooh, worst army in your opinion? Like, worst rule-wise, I would actually have to say it's the Tau right now. The Tau are garbage at this point.
Rip.
But anyway, I'm gonna get going. I'm Alexis, the Ego Queen. I love you guys. Bye. Do you guys want to say bye?
I was going to say the whole Caldor Drago thing real quick.
Oh, yeah. Do it.
Okay.
I was gonna leave.
I'm the very model of a fabricator general with information technical, biological, and theoretical. I know the Saints of Mars and I know the wars historical. From the heresy of Damocles, I list them categorical. I'm very well acquainted to the matters quite heretical. I understand heretics, both techno and of wart fuckery. He did rhyme it! About the theology of Slanesh, I am teeming with lots of news, with many triple facts about the identity of Cypher. Rhyme it, you later! You got to rhyme it! When I have learned with the progress I've made in finding lost technologies, when I know more of tactics than the neophyte in the monastery, and the fact that I have a grasp of elemental strategy, you say 001001110011111. My technological knowledge, though I am toasty and adventuring, has only been brought down to the beginning of the century, but still in matters technical, biological, and heretical, I'm the very model of the fabricator general.
If someone can write that better, do it.
And on that, I think we are going to end this.
Alright, bye!
Bye.
I'm Lex the Ego Queen. Love you guys. Bye!